Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duelist video. In this video, I'm going to be trying to max out the event score. After this, I will then be free to upload these videos across a shorter... I'll be able to upload these videos gradually as the event approaches its end. I can do Pegasus once. And I still think that the last video title is hilarious because it's going to be very confusing at first. But I mean, I can always just explain in the description what the title actually means. Okay. You know, at some point, this Jaden is going to be maxed out as well. And then who do I do? And then what do I do? I'm not really interested in building evil heroes anytime soon. Or Destiny heroes. Because, I mean, I think I've already made that clear, considering how I was using Aster. I did not build his deck. I used a different deck. Anyway, I cannot summon anything. I bet Bell thinks this is hilarious. They probably think it's very hilarious, honestly. And to some extent, I can see why that would be hilarious to someone like you, Bell, but I would like to win. I need a monster, please. Well, I cannot be picky. Well, I cannot be picky. Yes, I cannot be picky if I want to win. Though, to be completely honest, I am worried about what he's going to summon next. Okay, well, my concerns were unfounded. So, I'm glad to know this. I am glad they were unfounded, but I do know that one card in his deck destroyed me. Although that would be why I was the reason. I mean, when I was trying to ritual summon, there's a reason that I went for Pegasus's ritual. His ritual monster is broken. But that's why I wanted to use that strategy for ritual summoning. Are you serious? I was just talking about this monster. Okay, I see. Well, you suck. Okay, this is ridiculous. No, I'm sure that all this losing is very hilarious. But I would like to, you know, not lose. Alright. Alright. This is ridiculous. Very ridiculous. But whatever. I can get those star chips back in no time at all. I will be there in no time. Seriously. It doesn't take much for me to get back to him. I just have to lose 4 times. But I can get to him quicker if I win. I mean, obviously. Alright. I can't really complain about all the Kaibas and the Yamyugis in this event because, well, what do I expect? Okay. I don't really trust this. I do not trust Yamyugi at all. And now I'm sure that from the DM anime, he's very trustworthy to a lot of people. But let's also remember that Season 0 is apparently canon. Apparently on the same timeline. And do you really trust someone like... Do you really trust someone like that? I sure don't. Okay. I see. Well, I know what happens when that card goes to the graveyard, so unless that's Karma Cut or something, I still... Never mind. Never mind. It was still enough to kick my ass. Well, you know what? You are not the only person with an equipped spell card in their deck. I have one as well. I will show you if that isn't Karma Cut. That might be Wall of Disruption too, honestly. I might... I was confused for a second. I thought he was doing something. Though maybe I'm just imagining things because I seem to be doing that a lot lately. You know, like thinking someone summoned a cubic for no reason. No one is going to be using cubics. Okay, why did I, whatever, it doesn't matter. I know that I do not, it doesn't matter, I'm fine. I am fine. I do not feel fine, but I am. Okay, well, I'm still fine. Well, temporarily at least. He should be drawing a card to summon at some... I mean, oh god. What do I do now? Like, I cannot really do anything. And Lightning Vortex really isn't the kind of card I want to be using next turn. Okay, well, doesn't this card negate Lightning Vortex anyway? Okay. Well, I have lost. Well, to be fair, that's... Alright. That was disgusting. Alright. I'm not sure what I think right now, but give me a minute. If I win the next duel, I'll be able to challenge Pegasus again. I should really not be rushing myself through this event. It's nothing to rush through. I mean, seriously, there is still plenty of time to finish. A Kaylin. Are you using Kaylin's cards? Dear God. The Kaylin's cards have kicked my ass as well. There may even be video footage of that. But I don't know, I can't remember. I've recorded a lot of videos, you know. I'm forced to do this. I'm forced because I have no other monsters in my hand. Well, that's not really a monster, but it allows me to get a monster onto the field, which is definitely a good thing. I still wish I had a second one. Okay, I end my turn. And, you know, I'm actually very good at getting cards out of my hand. So an Infernity deck might not be a bad deck to invest in. Oh, wow, no. Okay, well, this is not... Are you kidding me? Already? Well, you can't attack, but... Actually, that's... What should I... Alright. I see. Well... You may want to kill me, but, I hope you don't. Oh, God. You got rid of it. You know, if you knew Kaylin's character, you would not expect this to be as... You would not expect this music. Though, because of what happens to him later on in the series, it actually makes perfect sense. Yeah, when first off, it doesn't make sense at first, but then it does make sense when you know what happens to him later. Right, Geki break. Oh God. Yeah, I figured you were going to do that. This music fits where he ends up. It fits. Okay, I just lost. Surprise! I just lost. Yeah, I'm sure no one could have predicted this. I should probably be trying to get Raigeki break too. I wonder if that's easier than I wonder if that's easier than getting Karma cut. I don't know. But there are some good cards that I should be trying to obtain, but there is a catch to obtaining most of them. I had to get them from a box. And I mean, sure, I can get them from the box, but it might be better to wait for a ticket or something. I don't know what to do now. I still need Bloom Diva, to be honest. I am still stuck on that. Okay, well, because I lost, I have to duel again in order to challenge Pegasus. But that isn't going to be a problem or anything, because there are no shortage of players that would like to kick my ass. Alright. So who's my opponent now? Wow. Well, I don't know what to think. Do I say what was in my head? No, I don't. That would be disgusting. Almost as disgusting as his entire character. Okay, you know, I heard that Primo is very memeable, and I am not disagreeing, but I also do not remember the meaning. Yeah, I don't remember the meaning. Like, I know that I do perfectly understand that he is memeable, but I don't remember the meaning. I don't. But it is interesting. And now, out of all three characters that make up Aporia, of all three characters that make up Aporia, this is the one I like the most. Yeah, you may not believe me. I mean, if I told you what was in my head, you definitely wouldn't. But, I mean, part of that is because he's a threat. No. If that card is going to the graveyard, I may as well use it. Although that means it's going to the graveyard too. Well, I know, but I don't have any synchro monsters in this deck. However, that definitely does not eliminate the threat factor. It doesn't eliminate it. Okay, well, that was predictable. I knew that would happen. I knew you would do it. Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to Xyz summon, which is an era later after your time. Yes, I know. It must be shocking that you are not from. Okay, whatever. And now I'm sure he's seen this card before. But it's going to destroy. Wait a minute, what does that card even do? Well, I guess it went to the graveyard as I wanted, so hopefully. Really? Revival Jam? I do not like this. Revival Jam. Oh god. Why are you using this card? This card is evil. Only villains use this card. Well, okay, he is a villain, but whatever. You secret someone a oh god. I have absolutely. I am offended. I am more offended than you think I am. Although me being offended isn't really, it doesn't mean much. I mean, it never really means anything. And to be honest, I'm usually offended as a joke anyway. It's just supposed to be entertainment. Then again, I don't know how long it can be entertaining, considering how many times I'm losing. I mean, sure, it's funny a few times, but how many times am I losing? A lot. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, my losing streak has to end someday now. You know, I've completely glossed over the fact that Jaden is level 38, which means he's less than 10 levels away from hitting the cap, which is the current maximum cap. I currently have no idea if they're going to ever increase it, but I don't necessarily think they need to. And I think that 45 makes complete sense in a game like this. I mean, especially since Fire Emblem Heroes has a maximum cap of 40, and that's years later, and it's still the cap, and it's not something that needs to be increased. Okay, I do not trust this man. He's evil. He's evil. Though saying he's evil is more like no shit. It's not like he's it's not like he, you know, took someone's soul or anything. Oh god. I'm attacking our monster. It is going to be just what? Dude, Pegasus, you know I said that this deck needs to be upgraded. I take that back. It is not. It is fine. It is fine. Yeah, of course I say that after he's kicked my ass with it. Yeah, how convenient. How convenient that I now think that when I didn't think that before. Yes, how convenient. But it wouldn't be fun if I won every duel, now would it? It wouldn't be as fun. I wouldn't appreciate the times that I do win, you know? Okay, this is ridiculous. I cannot believe I still do not have a monster that I can summon besides this one. I have to kick his ass before he gets relinquished. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, I thought that was I thought that was a card that it isn't. Although at least this time I didn't think it was a cubic. Why do I have this cubic problem? I don't know, but it seems to really be getting to me at this point. And I should probably get therapy. Well, I do get therapy, but I don't really think this is actually something to get therapy for. It's not that big of a deal. Although I do hate when I lose. There is that. Though between Quattro and I would say that I can handle loss better than he can. However, that is only up to a certain point. Okay. You know, I still prefer losing to Quattro as opposed to Reiji. you know, for obvious reasons. At least Quattro wants to win. At least he doesn't tell me to fix my endgame. Yeah. And I still have to remind people that I'm a fan of Reiji as well. Because, yeah, I think it's even less believable that I'm actually a fan of Reiji. I think people can understand why I'm a fan of 4, but I don't think they know. I don't think they really think I'm a fan of Reiji. I think everyone probably questions if that's true or not. It is true. I am, but it has been years. And I do think it's very I do think it's a nice reference every now and then to just mention how Reiji kept telling me that. And you know, I'm still not over it, and I will never be over it. Sort of how, like, I'm not over Nova Grapplers kicking my ass. By the way, I'm still not over Nova Grapplers kicking my ass. Oh, and that's actually more recent than you'd expect. Because there was recently a Nova Grappler event, and I hate Nova Grappler. Oh, by the way, for those that don't know what Nova Grappler is, it is a clan from the game Cardfight Vanguard. And it's an evil clan. Actually, it's not an evil clan, but I think it is. And that's all that really matters. My opinion is it is evil. However, objectively, it's not. So, think of that clan what you will. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I will see you guys in my next one.